Welcome back to Sticker Mountain Yetis. Today we're going to talk about soft touch matte lamination. That's a mouthful. What is soft touch matte lamination? What does it even do? Is it something that we see every day, or is it just kind of like this fancy thing that just no one really knows about? It's actually a lot more common than you think. So soft touch matte lamination is a pretty popular and common tool to really add sophistication and luxury to just about any product. You might have seen it in something like an Apple box. It's just super smooth and velvety, and just once you have it, you know you got something good. So in this video today, we're going to talk about 3 benefits that soft touch lamination can have to your labels. First, before we go into any of those benefits, let's actually define what it is and what the process of lamination actually is. What makes soft touch so different is that tactile surface. I mean, it's in the name, it's pretty self-explanatory. So again, it's that smooth, velvety, silky texture that you don't really get from just regular matte lamination. The process of soft touch lamination is applying a thin layer of film on top of the label surface. Why would I explain how soft touch laminate works if I can just show you? Let's go. And now we're here at the digital embellishing machine. This is where the magic happens. First, we get our roll of label material, and that's going to go through the webbing system, and it's going to reach the corona and plasma station. This activates the label to where it's nice and ready in order to receive any adhesive material that we're going to apply right over here. At this station, we're applying a flood coating of UV adhesive. So it's a liquid material that is being spread across the whole entire label. So once it has that flood coat of the liquid UV adhesive, we pull down our soft touch matte lamination, and it is married together with that sticky label material. Once it reaches that UV light, it is then cured, and it's going to last a very long time. Now we're going to talk about the 3 main benefits of what soft touch laminate can do for your product label. For the first benefit we have is protection. So this laminate it protects from just anything. It can protect from scratches, moisture, smudging, fading, anything to do with the inks. It's going to protect that layer of ink so that your label on your product will last the entire lifetime of your product. It's not going to wear and tear when you're shipping. It's not going to peel off of that product either. It's going to stay on there, and you don't have to worry about anything coming off. I know sometimes when customers, you're in a small business and you have to really be careful with your budget, so you might be printing your labels from home for a little bit. And there's nothing wrong with that. You just might notice that the labels do not handle well. At first, say you have a jar filled with some sort of food, maybe that oil, or when you're cleaning it off with water, all of a sudden your label's starting to peel off. And the ink's starting to run a little bit, and it's peeling and fading and just kind of scratching off, and it doesn't look appealing, and it doesn't really scream professional. But with any of our laminates, especially the soft touch, not only do you get that added protection, but you also get that added luxurious feel. Which brings us to the second benefit, and that is elegance. If you are looking to bring your label product to the next level, and your whole branding is around elegance, luxury, and sophistication, this is the laminate for you. Just by adding the little extra something, that extra feel to your product, you're really going to add that premium experience that you're looking for and wanting to convey to your customers. That's what really makes it great, is because, again, with the Apple example, once you feel that, you're taken somewhere else. You know that this product is going to be good. Along with elegance, it adds value to your product. It boosts the perceived value, so that way you're not just getting a phone or something, you're getting a luxurious phone. You're not just getting another wine bottle. You're not just getting another bottle of olive oil. You're getting something that's premium. You know you're getting something good. Again, they put the time and the effort to getting really good labels. You kind of expect the product to be just as good. Otherwise, you're just kind of sad at the end of the day. This leads us to our third benefit, and that is versatility. So soft touch isn't just something for the really fancy, really classically detailed design labels. It works really well with something really modern and sleek and simple. Back to the Apple example, everything is pretty much plain, clean white. You expect it to be it'll work, it functions, it does what it needs to do. but you also know it's a premium product. They didn't try to add a whole bunch of stuff to make it look cool. They just did something simple and they put a soft touch laminate on top. And that's what you can give to your product label, is something that's simple, but it can work for any kind of design that you have. So if you have something really detailed, you can even pair it with our Spot UV. Imagine like having that soft, smooth touch, and then all of a sudden you feel like this raised, glossy surface on like your logo or a specific text. It really jumps out and it gives that extra bit of wow. You're bringing your label product to the next level by adding soft touch, and then with all of our other embellishment options of raised Spot UV and our different colored foils, you're knocking it out of the park. And at the end of the day, you're giving your customers an unforgettable experience. This is not something that they're just like, yeah, I need this, let me just get it. You're giving them an experience. They're feeling it. They're holding it in their hand every time they use it, every time they pour it, every time they reach in to grab something. It's reinforcing that idea of premium, like, I got something good. So today we discussed soft touch matte lamination. We talked about the 3 main benefits of adding soft touch to your product labels, and that is protection, elegance, and versatility. We'll have more videos just like this. If you want to see a whole playlist of our embellishments, check it out right here. We'll see you in the next one, Yetis.